My people, welcome to JSI TV. But more than so, be share video we na afro so ensa ebekb. Yes, so Mr. Logic versus Bulldog, then Arnold Asamoah-Bedu. My people, enye small school ena endra Arnold Asamoah-Bedu on Mr. Logic ekoye. Na Bulldog ne Efia Odo almost all my concern be afa John Dumelo and Fred Nyama ho. My people, they abeko concern mu into details. Na sesi are wonim say eba no aye so west wogona eye nnafofo mienu na epre John Dumelo ene Fred Nyama ahin John Dumelo oko last 2020 na Nyama anko yi ama no na why say sesi are obasan so apre eye sa ekundwa no 2024 my people na no na Adebayo no de ode abetu dwe say o support Fred Nyama say onbeye MP na no na Efia Odo kire mu say debi Fred Nyama na sa Fred Nyama de sabi onye credible o winning award crampo a Fred Nyama emfa award na man nso ba ne sen asa ni pe we be MP my people yentie part number na yen come Mr. Logic ono so nsam a o kan
Emmanuel Adebayo onim no
yes I know
footballer no yes. Or say or post Fred picture and or say my brother Fred Nyama aka Fred Nyama like he posted his handle has officially picked up forms to contest in the parliamentary primaries of the NDC in Ayawasu West Wogon constituency. That is equally my home and I fully support him. So he used you. Let's make this happen by God's grace. And I will say that Adebayo Krasa or Jidewo.
Adebayo and Fred are friends.
I saw also that
time. So
also the brother
was supporting. I always supported him.
But who the problem?
He also supported him in the Ghana movie and the movie awards and everything, financially and everything. But I'm not saying that Fred Nyama is not a good contestant. I'm just saying so like something like Ghana movie awards where you're supposed to award people and give them their plaques. And you're not able to deliver that. So how can you deliver in this too? Because since 2018,
I'll plug one farm.
I still didn't get it, and a lot of people have complained about this.
No, so then it's now one year plug.
I don't know. You go on the stage, you say thank you, then you gotta give it back when you go back.
That's
to the stage.
And they come for baby.
So they get my flags.
2018.
Yes.
But Obisubabisa said, what business has that got to do with elections?
It's about delivering. It's about you set up a program, and these are basic things like Obi with now water. You give them the plaque. They're supposed to have their plaque, but I never got it. So if you can't deliver, what's it?
Oh,
if you can't deliver that, then how are you gonna deliver in this?
Ebia sponsors no more so nice and ebia mo masikebi no mama where the politics
on your when you say sponsors be on your he got the money
how much is the plaque?
How much is the plaque? How much is the plaque? Even give me a cheap plaque. How much is the plaque?
Complaining.
No, I wouldn't. I'll have it.
At least
I got it. At least but I didn't get nothing. So if you can't deliver here, then how are you going to deliver there? Something as basic as a plaque. Just
Charlie, let's be frank. I mean, she has a point. See, Boo, I agree with you. Say, Fred, I contribute to enormously to the industry, film industry, because Ghana Movie Awards at a point became one of the go-to awards in our system. It the point being started say but in Kano, so be award schema. The first thing you need to get is your plaque, because the plaque is a representation of the scheme.
But I don't him say enye Fred nkwa.
Me ya we but say
RTP crime
Fred never bought this year.
And against me use that against him.
I
think he's trying to make a point.
All can she is right, because if you're unable to actually get the plaques I represented award scheme, see, I don't know if you remember, there was a time being that Grace Note omu winning omo plaques. A train Fred on OKFM for years, not plaques name, and she's complaining from 2000. So if our catcher will say, this is gentleman or running project, our cast okay. I didn't identify projects on farm since 2018. What's the guarantee? So by president, no promise one F1D.
That's my point. Here,
I think we are not being fair.
No, I'm only from an understanding. So you should understand where she's coming from.
I do, but I'm saying, we are being unduly unfair because. You see,
but do you understand where she's coming
from? She has a justified point.
I do understand, but don't agree.
So this is the reason why if you're already on support say Fred Nyama or be MP no because we winning award on fair man ebesi sabria or kese. Na no na Mr. Logic dey ono kire mu say osro mo a omo kasa no ono Logic na waye din enu nti no other pundits are omo show no so no they should be civil I momo nyem krasesem wo show no so na no e na Arnold say my people according to Mr. Logic the ochiremu a sabe say Efia Odo ochiremu say Fred Nuama on some fata say obeye MP a ene na Ghana ha politician bi enu ho mo a obedi yeso e wo Ghana ha na no e na Mr. Logic obo ne komo na okaka say sabe ono we shouldn't compare John Dumelo to Baba Sadiq because Baba Sadiq life we live on John Dumelo on do half na da ben Dumelo kra no start so employer man for my people nko some dey bebre na no na sa na Arnold nsam a Logic kani na no Arnold dey go dwa e no say Logic nsam be na wu ken please Miss G control the show let's move on my people.
I don't think we are getting Mr. Logic in Kasansa.
You guys were talking, I was quiet. It got to my turn, everybody.
The question
question every day.
Okay, so take it. Mr. Logic, I
was quiet. I like to be very polite when people are talking. Do me 2 now, yes, I'll come back. Let's be civil. When it's my turn, it's my turn. I didn't interrupt people. What I'm saying is, I think we are being some. I mean, I'm not saying everybody, but the argument, the direction of the argument, it sounded a bit petty to me. Because those who learn governance and those who learn public administration and those who learn arts, these are 2 different people, 3 different type of people. Nuama, I don't know his background. Fred Nuama, I don't know his background. But if he didn't deliver on a placard, doesn't mean say he cannot deliver with public administration.
Maybe I'll then maybe our question.
Yes.
And then a so because
if it's about track record, but if it's about track record, yeah. What kind of track record do you want to see before Nuama will qualify?
Now say integrity should play a part. And so
if it's integrity that we are talking about, then no politician in this country has that integrity. If that is what we are going to stand on, Niaka say Fred Nuama cannot stand or he's not qualified to win. He doesn't have the integrity to win. Then all the politicians that are in this country, we can equally point at them.
But how can you put all the politicians in the country
do you know how many promises
in one box?
No, I'm putting them in a box.
So I
am putting them in a box because I am a Ghanaian. I've been in this country. Do you know
now only all politicians.
Miss G.
Maybe it's our question because
I don't need to know all of them. I know the trade.
I
know the trade. No, Miss G, I'm not a kid. Do you know which president time I was in this country? I mean, I don't need to know any politician. I know the trade, and I know how underdeveloped we are. It is if we are talking about integrity, like I said, Fred Nuama shouldn't stand. To me, it's a petty argument because do you know how many promises we got since the time of President Rawlings? Come up to President Kufuor, right up to President Mahama to Atameo. Do you know how many promises we received from them? We're up to now. Some of their roads in Ashama that have been there since Rawlings' time, they are still there. So where is the integrity? So this argument where they make is as if, to be honest, I'm not trying to insult my colleagues here, but let's be very logical with what we talk. Can you compare Dumelo to Sadiq? Are you asking me
in what sense?
No, in what sense? I gave you the track record of Sadiq and asked me in what sense.
Dumelo acting now.
I just said he's an actor. Acting is he act and get paid. How many people has he employed?
How
in the
do
space?
In the entertainment space, how do you know for a factor on employee?
Please, I asked the question. Do you also have any information?
So who stated?
I am not saying. I said until recently I saw him farming. I know he has.
Must you employ somebody?
What are you saying? Must you employ somebody? You must play your role. Asking must you employ somebody? If you are acting and taking your money, you are working. You are trading.
Into employer or more farming. You
didn't allow me to land. That's why you are going. I said until recently I saw him doing his farming. And doing his ginger and his cabbage farm. I saw that the guy is now feeding hands. That is with the farming. When he was an actor, I only see him on the screens. He takes his money and he goes his way. That is different from a Sadiq who has set up a whole media outlet and has employed people, has mounted stage, employed people to work. I was once at the A3 Music Award production. The number of people I saw he has employed. See, sometimes I'm not comparing the two of them. I am not comparing Sadiq and Dumelo. But I am telling you who is my candidate. You can also vouch.
They're not in the same constituency.
Very good. That is why you shouldn't even compare the two.
So we're talking about Fred and Dumelo, and you brought in
because you started with Sadiq.
I gave examples of people, but the
so I'm working with the example. If you hadn't mentioned him, I won't go there.
But Chenyo, so see, I work of fast Sadiq, and I all putting it apart with Dumelo, and I will say he's not your candidate. And I may say on any constituency back home, so on your candidate.
Okay. Do you know why I brought in Sadiq?
Waka said
because Waka spoke track record.
No problem. Waka and who asked them to say, "Yeah, can't Fred any
let me go to that then, because it's like you're not interested in Sadiq part.
Waka Sadiq, how many minutes? Obia and distracted.
How many minutes were they interrogating each other? Did I talk? Let's learn to pat people when they are planning.
Going back to the entitled to their opinion.
Oh, he is. But why are you coming back on my argument?
He's entitled to his opinion. Because what I say omu now omu titi ha no say no omu ye petty he has to respond.
I didn't say omu.
Also you don't want
the argument
Relax.
Unresponded why you just said
you
disagree. Going to prolong our
I'm not
any problem
any handle so relax. You just said you disagree with me or John Dumelo man carry it's fine.
Okay, no problem.
But I'm telling you say what's here? Say you are vouching for Papa Sadiq based on track record. Nema why
fulfillment.
Relax. But here is Efia Odo telling you, say, he will not vouch for Fred Nuama based on track record.
Has he gone for the plaque? Have you called Fred Nuama to ask for the plaque?
I have to call him.
If you didn't want it, you won't talk about it.
But why did I not get it when I...
Mobakaya last week, John Dumelo, or the post be babonti which you say, Nanado Dankwa Yukufuado, Ebeya, Independence Day no on Transign. Now, as usual, on Bejina TV, so your fellow Ghanaians, no. Now, I don't miss you, Bisa Bulldog, say Bulldog, and someone, John Dumelo, what can you? And Bulldog, what you say, I am part or supported John Dumelo because we show more Ghana Hana, Yen stupid because Sir Independence Day no crown doesn't make sense. We will celebrate 66th Independence anniversary. Toothbrush, walker, toothpick, walker. What is the essence? Now, no, and Mr. Logic, so I bet you say, Bulldog, and John Dumelo, someone more can and fuck him, cry. Because or you sure say ye NDC government na was wa na John Dumelo ni Bulldog o mo baka sa na MP crampo no na said ye enenesen na no na Arnold ni Bulldog o mo schooling Mr. Logic say Logic in some bia wo kan no emfa kwem na no na wunim Arnold ono de o say hey montomobo mo se Dumelo o kan den na Logic wo so den na wo kan sabe schooling na Arnold wo schooling no prepare.
We are even stupid.
Hey,
who's we?
All of us.
Hey, Chayo, debut. Why stupid for what?
What are we stupid about?
Okay, so I'll show you why. When you have land and you cannot cultivate food for you to eat, and mukra toothpick, mukra, matches, mukra, tomatoes, mukra. Yes, are you not stupid? If you have a big city, no. If you want, let's delve into the matter. See, you know what? Chicken, farming, what are you?
Rice.
What are you? What are you? What are you if you cannot feed your own self? If you cannot take good care of yourself? And everything you are overly dependent on outsiders. Once I become America, they might, but they are dependent. Yes. Let's be, you see, look, and Ubebusa Adam said, what is he going to say there? Do you know why the whole independence are journey by? So that we can do things for ourselves, do things on our own. 66 years down the line, have we been able to achieve anything?
What John Dumelo is saying, would John Dumelo say the same thing if his party come to power? This is some of the things that I don't like when people try to play politics with certain national significance. What I say? Because as someone who is here, say you are tagging and I don't know. I'm waiting to see, because if President John Mahama becomes the next president of Ghana, will you say the same thing to him? Because I'm not sure President Mahama will say that he will boycott 6 March. He will never do it because he knows the significance of 6 March. Forget about the independence meaning, no. Bulldog, that's why I separated the two. President Mahama knows what 6 March means to the history of Ghana. So we'll Bulldog.
John,
I am coming.
I'm just correcting you. I'm adding.
I read it. also read it.
Man in commemorating day.
What did he say?
Or see, on find your fellow Ghanaians. I want address here. Man in celebration.
How neat is this?
But
How nitty is this? Bulldog, I'm coming. How witty is this to say? What is fellow Ghanaians?
On addressing
Fellow Ghanaians an address. What you are saying? Oh yes, State of the Nation address.
Yeah.
Now, 6 March is a historical day of our existence as Ghanaians, founded by our forefathers. So if we are observing, and here because we are cracked toothpick in the observe you, because that's the day that we took our independence from the slave master. So whether we observe for being independent or for being unindependent, it is a 6 March in the history of Ghana. Let's look at after Kwame Nkrumah what has happened. So we talk about development, but don't say we shouldn't celebrate.
No, 1 minute.
Bulldog, if you go cross me.
Bulldog, Hanegbina.
I beg make you take the minute and then you talk after.
on.
So I'm saying that John Dumelo, what he said, Charlie, some of these things, that's what I'm saying, that you may not even know that you may be an NDC aspirant or candidate, but not somebody, they MPP, they admire you. You may not know. So sometimes it's very important to watch the way you talk. Because me, one time I posted John Dumelo on my timeline, on my Twitter handle, that I see this guy more of a future young president. But you understand? That's to say that
You see which guy?
John Dumelo, I posted him on my timeline. I've not spoken to him before. I don't even meet him before. And I can't sit down and say that he's better than me. Because we need to all believe in ourselves. He's not better than me. But I saw it in him that this is a guy that, from how I see they go, if he keep on now, he's a potential future president. Youthful president. I saw it in him. And I've never come out to say I'm NDC before, but I sympathize with the positive NDC people. So if me, I feel the other side and I feel see you that way, and you go come out and don't say the president should boycott, are you going to say the same thing to President Mama? No. So it means that John Dumelo doesn't know the significance of the 6 March. No, wait. I'm not being political. I am trying to let him understand that there is a school of thought. He should go by it. You can't say they should boycott it and do fellow Ghanaians. It's a cheap talk. So, Ms. G, what I'm saying is that yes, we are underdeveloped. There are roads that have been there for the past 20 years. Means that when I was growing up, there are roads in my area that we so know they are today. We are all not happy.
So
with
you don't see that they should use that money instead?
It's not about the money. We need to develop.
MP.
Yes.
No go fi do road. No MP they do
Member
road.
of Parliament.
Yes.
Okay.
That's not their job.
So what's his job? Whose job is it? Whose job is it as
Minister of
It's a minister of road. Fine. So why is he representing the people?
to make laws.
Laws.
To make laws.
That's it.
To make laws. Okay,
Yes.
so why are you saying that they didn't do nothing? They are stupid. Why are you saying? Why are you blaming them? You say we are all stupid. Why are you saying that?
Wait. Because the laws they for do self. They know they do that. Why? Not be the road.
Good up.
No, but be true.
So
So
At the
no,
camp.
if the laws, the
At the
MP
camp.
takes the laws from the minister,
Yes.
and then implement in the constituency.
Uh-huh.
You know me so.
No.
I'm asking you.
no,
I say you
the
are trying to
MPs
educate
are
me.
the one
If
who
you don't
I
make
the
the
law
represent the
maker.
people.
Yeah,
You see
they're
the
the
rule
ones who are
parliament.
You see the rule of law.
Adikam. You came in to kind of educate.
Yes.
And I'm saying that if MPs are not supposed to represent their people,
That's not what I said.
Oh, Bulldog, Adikam.
That's not what I've said.
What do you say?
Bulldog,
I said
just make your
MPs
statement and then
They don't make law.
They know they
I
do.
know that already.
No.
You're not supposed to be told.
No. I said, listen,
okay, we are not
MPs no they do road. MPs that no be them my job. So don't talk say MP when Papa Sadiq come he go do road. Nobody they do road.
Bulldog.
MPs they do law and they come.
Bulldog.
And they come.
What
Make-
if they can't
make your
talk?
point.
I already know.
Mr. Okay.
I already know because see,
I'm not
why
sure
do
you
you
know.
think the people, the
I'm not
MPs,
sure you know.
no, they come. I'm
Boom.
taking you back.
He
Why
says
do
you
you
already
think-
know.
No,
So once you already
I'm
know,
coming
then
back
there's
at
no
him.
point.
I'm coming back at him.
No, you say you already know, so there's no point. If you already know,
Because
then there's no point.
where I was
Can
going
we move on?
is he is
Because
trying
you
to
already
he's
know.
trying to
Who named the guy?
reverse the argument I'm making. So I want to take him back to understand and say I already know what you are saying.
All right, so if you bear my permission, let me just read a tweet in the bio and then see if I can do justice to it. Or say, greetings, Nana Akufo-Addo, as I'm attacking Nana. Respectfully, we are in hard times. Can you please cancel all state, regional, and district Independence Day celebrations? Can you do your usual fellow Ghanaians broadcast on TV? This will save us millions of cedis. Thanks. Now, firstly, is paid homage to the president. That's the right thing to do. Wachiano, come on. I say respectfully, we are in hard times, true or false. We are say, can you please cancel all state, regional, and district Independence Day celebrations? Question. Please, can you please cancel A, B, C, D? He's asking a very humble question. Third one. can you do your usual fellow Ghanaians broadcast on TV? Suggestion. He suggested to the president, said, listen, because of A, B, C, D, I'm suggesting to you, can you do this?
There is a motive. There is a motive.
Relax.
Mr. Logic.
There is an ulterior motive.
You
Oh, being candidate, and then I say, and then they be Uncle Falcon, so we are gentle. But they're gentle, no, the only
this will save us millions of cedis. If the suggestion or any plea, no, humble plea, because of the pleas need can't come. If the president needed the government and pay hit to would it save us millions of cedis? True or false? Good.
Not the only person in the country.
No, so relax. So there's nothing outrageous about this tweet. Because first of all, pay homage to the president before he even started speaking. Or make it a humble plea. And or make it a suggestion. We are all allowed to do that. We are citizens. So we are allowed to actually make suggestions. At the end of the day, Pacho, celebrations of Ebaso and Asembaso.
Yeah,
See, the point is this. It's been over 80 years that Kenya is independent. So. Yeah.
Yes,
66. Sorry, 66.
Mr.
66. Sorry, forgive me.
That shows you that nobody is perfect.
Of course. Yen is the first Kenya independence sub-Saharan Africa. That's a big deal. So the commemoration of that day is key because that was the day you feel colonization.
Exactly.
So when you are colonized, you actually controlled.
Yes.
So that day, okay, we are free. We are no more under any colony. Nobody is actually controlling us now. It's a big deal.
It's a huge.
You would want to really, recognize that day and say, this is the day where Obian and Nimeso won't control me and all that stuff. You understand? But let's also recognize the fact that we are in hard times. Yes, state you are a regional, you are a district. So yes. Let's celebrate or recognize the day, but can we actually reduce or minimize the level of funding and as an investment in the Kumana?
I see a district thing in a regional based.
Regional no still a problem. Because guess what? The poorest countries in the world, Somalia, Mozambique, Burundi, they recognize Omo Independence Day. But because Omo name somewhere poor, they minimize the level of extravagance and they attach almost celebrations. America, you are 4th of July. With all their money, they only do some parade, big cake, and then that's it.
Barbecue.
Then we also now celebrating 4th of July. What I say? Me, no, I do not find we no disrespectful our outrageous. Brilliant suggestion. Say, let's recognize the day. My only problem with him not saying say yen cancel BBR. The recognition of that day is key. But if you could minimize or reduce and actually channel the same place.
So
Logic
was telling me something. We don't really do anything. We just match.
In some way, of course, we United Showbiz, Bokwansaka cry, no, was waging chair, and then saying, we bet me actually waging mammy or comment section. John Dumelo in some more kind, a Safaka Soka, and I say, we dear Sabe or Yenshi name. What I say, or sister match, a bear, a few way, young transign. Aye, say ye bedi crampo na sika ye de be shemu no less because new memu edin my people. Meeting at the Black Sea. Share video we now for us to answer NKB. Subscribe to this channel for latest entertainment news updates. Akram.